Hello and welcome to Dover Plays Train Fever. This is a brand new series. Welcome you to the first episode, so we will start a new game of Train Fever. If you haven't seen it, my review of Train Fever was on Calm Down Tom. I shall put the link in the description. But we shall go with a new world. Oh, USA DLC. I don't think I have that. Available mods. No costs, no main connections. Vehicles, no endure. Nice, but nah. European train, European default town names. Trees, European. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. Start. Oh. I don't think I got to change any of the settings, but they should be fine. They should have been set on normal. And earliest start year, I think. Basic. Okay. Small world. Medium. No, let's go flat train. Medium world. Easy. 1850. Advanced Europe. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with that. There we go. Third time lucky. Third time's the charm. Okay, so Train Fever is about not just building trains, but a whole transport network for the villages that are about to be laid out for us. Time will pass, we'll get new vehicles, but also the villages will grow into cities and everything will grow and grow and grow, and the map looks messed up. Whoa. That's some nice flashing going on there. Let me just check if this is because I am recording. Okay, top trick: if you get a black flashing texture problem with Train Valley, make sure you turn Raptor off. It seems to disagree with not Train Valley, Train Fever. Sorry. I'm also playing Train Valley at the moment. You can check out the playlist for that game as well. Quite different to Train Fever. Okay, so just having a look at the land. We've got this village of Hale here, which I think we should hook up with Saffron or Walden, and possibly Northalton just now. I think those are kind of our three central bigger villages. Rottenstall's pretty big as well, actually. Rottenstall might even be bigger than the others. Could do Rottenstall to Saffron Walden just now. And Hale. Yeah, it's probably Rottenstall to South Walden to Northalton. Do a line across this way. That's it. The game's paused, so let's decide where we're going to put our train line, our train station for here. I think we might keep it this side of the river if we're going to Hale and Northalton, and then we can cross the river to go up to Rottenstall. Because, I mean, there's a hill here anyway, so we kind of have to go around that. So if we put the station over this side of the village, so what we will do is, there's no road out this side. In fact, there's any roads out here at all. There's one road there and one road there. So first thing we will do is build some more roads. If I remember how to play this game. So you just click and drag the roads out. So we'll put the train station up here, I think. And do you know what? Build this quite far out. And we can encourage this road to come up here as well. There we go. just get that road to close itself off. Yeah. Kind of want to build that one through there, but that would involve knocking down that, which costs a lot of money, so we won't be doing that. So if I get train station, and we'll go with the full lack, and 245,000 for that, or less than 160. We'll go with this one. We'll get the angle right, so about here. Okay, and that's our station. So that'll feed us out over to Hale and Ravenstall and up this way. Possibly just to North Hilton. We'll probably just do a line that loops round North Hilton and then up to Pontyland and on to Horncastle. Leek as well. South Sea, there's a South Sea over here, but I don't know. We will probably take a line that comes to Tippin and then South Sea. That's probably the best way to do that. So let's set up some bus routes around Saffron Walden so that we get our buses, so we can get people coming to the train station. So we'll do bus stops here at the train station. We'll stick a couple down this way. Don't see if you. And there we go. Don't know why it's not letting me do it up here, because there's a wee kink in the road, I think. Okay. One's here. It's here. And then across the water as well. And in this street. And then I'll tell you what, we shall upgrade this road a bit. Build this along here and loop it back round so that our buses can have a nice wee loop. For when. And those things they'll kind of auto build some nice wee houses in that district as the game goes on. The game does have a very nice self-building mechanic to it, so let's do a line, new line. So we'll go from here to the drive to Winster Road, to that one, to this one, to that one, to that one, that one, that one, that one. Stop at Church Lane again. Church Road, Queensway, Queens Road, Chester Road, and then it'll come back to Albert Road. So there we go. This shall be called. I'm going to name my lines with the names of the villages. Why is the name of the village disappeared? I need to see the name of the village. I've forgotten what it's called. How terrible. Close that. Saffron Walden. Delete that. Saffron W loop. There we go. Okay. Now we need to get a bus depot. road depot, and we'll put that near here so we can easily find it. And then select that, buy some more vehicles, and we'll buy some safe coaches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and set them onto the saffron loop. Right, okay. Buses are ready. Now we shall do the same thing for Hale. So where will we put Hale's train station? I think up in this area here. Do some building of road. Do some upgrading of road there, and here's a bit of a finished Jeep. We'll maybe do a wee jimmy of the road up right here. No, we've got a collision. Oh, that's some rocks or something. Yeah. Can't be done there. Nope, definitely cannot be done there. Look, there's some nice... If you could get it to come out this way. Just going to collide with everything out there as well. It's a shame. Yeah, we'll definitely have it up here though. Train station-y. And plonk that here. Okay. While we're here, we can stick a bus depot in this side too. And then we'll go around and do some bus stops. So, bus stop at the train station. See, Hale's already set up with a nice wee loop, so we shall just follow its roads. There. Down here. That's close enough. Tell you what, I shall put another couple in the central bits too. We'll have one line that kind of zigs in and out as well. Okay, so a new line for Hale. What are you doing off there? New line, add a station. This one, then that one, then that one, that one, that one, that one. Round we go. So that is there, it's a funny colour and I can't see it, but it's there. So this is Hale's loop. And what we'll do is buy 4 vehicles for that. And then we'll do another line, starting here and going the other way. Will come up here and then back down there and then this way. There we go. And this will be Hale's what do you call it? what you there's a name for a bus that goes extra stops. You know, the same route as another one, but extra stops. Like in Glasgow here, we would have, like, we've got the 44 and there's the 44A, and that goes to different stops. But there's actually a name for that, which I cannot remember right now. So we will just call this hill windy. Okay? That might actually say windy. Who knows? We'll buy some more stagecoaches, 3, 4, and put them on that route. Okay, now let's set up some train lines coming in and out of these stations. So that's good. We want to get it so it's crossing the tracks without there being a collision, and get the other one to come in here. That's good. Where are we going here? So we'll send these two off that way, and those two up that way. And I see that there's roads going on up here. You cannot build a road over a rail, but you can build rail over a road. So we'll bring this up here and that one to there. And let's just bring this one right up here so that it's there. They can extend on it in the future if they so please. Maybe we could bring another one up right here actually. Perfect. Still going 120 around that corner. That's superb actually. There we go. And these ones will be going not enough space. Collision. Not enough space. Who's not got enough space? That one's not got enough space. Crossing the road too close to that crossing, I think, is the problem. Curvature is too high. If I try to do that. So you might get the occasional problem like this. There's usually a way to solve it. Like this. So it didn't like me trying to cross the road like here. It's not enough space. But if you cross the road right beside it, it will continue to use your lines. Or maybe I've done enough of them now that it won't, but it was doing them certainly. That didn't go well. There's no Control Z, unfortunately. The curvature's too high for that one as well. So, bit of a tricky one here. Maybe we just get rid of this road. It's an option. Forget about that road. What we can do at a later date, or just now actually, we'll do it just now, is we will build a bridge over that. A road bridge over the railway line. And that's probably slightly more beneficial because it means it won't slow down traffic either. So we'll come out to here, okay. We'll come out to here and we will start to climb. Okay, and then okay, so hold on. Let's knock down that bit. Okay, so that is a bridge, but we haven't come up enough here, I don't think. Do 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 do. It's not creating the bridge that I wanted. Show up, we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. Okay, so we've got our tracks going out that way and our tracks going out this way. And this is an extra track here that we're not using just now. But so we've got this one's going to go up there. Do we want to kind of do a triangle? I think we do. This is going to be like a circle of all three routes there. So we can probably leave those two rails where they are just now, and then they can go across the water in that way. So we'll take these two lines and we'll send them. Oh. I've got the same problem here. Not enough space. There we go. So we're going to go a bit of a curve out of here, but it gets the job done. And it gets us going roughly in the right direction. Okay, so that's the station and the rails set on this side. Let's set the rails up on this side. So we will have... what did we say we would have? We're going to have a line going across. Tippin looks like it's actually going to be not very easy to get to from here by train. So we might end up going to Southsea in the end. So let's put these lines out this way just now. And then these ones will come up this way. Watch for the cutting through the ground because it becomes quite expensive. Okay, and that one is going up to North Allerton, so that's fine. We shall need depots, and I think I'll just take this line here as being a depot line. And take it to 120 so that it's going well. We'll bring it along for a bit. so that we can have switches in, and then we shall curve it back away again. So that it's an actual siding of sorts. Keep the speed up on it, all the same. There we go. And then here we want to create a bit of a point system, so curvature is too high. That's the best we can get there. And then we'll have another one that goes into this one. We can get that to be quite high. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Fine and dandy, that is. We can't get across to the other line, but we shall worry about that later. Okay, so before we unpause it, we will hook up those two train lines. So these, that's another point. Are we gonna have any? Well, that one could go off to Raubenstall, I guess. So yeah, we shall use these two. 120, 120. There we go. And let's just put this third line on it as well. And we can do the same thing. We can get a siding going over if necessary. And if we're going to get this line going to Raubenstall, we'll just send it out here just now, so that it doesn't get blocked in later. Fine and dandy. Right, so was that the left or the right? Right. The other line to come out to. Other side, please. And now we'll join it on this side with that side, and that side with... No, it isn't like that. Oh, I missed. I missed the line with that one. I should have probably looked rather than just thinking, yeah, that's fine, it's on there, it's totally fine. Right, okay, we have a line set up, so let's get a new line from Hale to Saffron. Wonder which way is north. We'll call that way north, okay? So we'll call this one Saffron North line just now, and so we'll need to buy a train depot. There we go, and buy a couple of trains. So we'll buy a train. Pool limit, where's the pool? Where's the pool? Where's the pool? Where's the pool? Power 50 kilowatts, traction food. Right, we'll go with 3, so buy and 1, 2, 3. So two trains there. Set line all for Saffron. And one final thing to do before we get the trains going. Waypoints. They're new, they weren't in the game when I played it last. But yeah, we want to put some of these signals down. one there, and one there, and one up here. And then we'll want one on that side as well. And there. And here, please. Okay, that's fine. Then we'll stick ones coming out of the station. And you want to break up the line a bit, otherwise trains might get blocked along the way. So stick one. Not there. Oh, I've run out of money. Okay, so we'll take some more money, thank you. Let's stick one there, one that side, and one there, and one that side, and one there, and one that side. I don't know what these waypoints do. Let's I've got no idea what that does. Waypoint. Do we get an information panel? No, we do not. Can I select it? I can. It doesn't give me anything either. Okay. Well, forget about that. We shall go back to placing these points. Let's stick one here before the road, and stick one on that side before the road. Saffron waypoint, go away. And then finally on the approach to the station, we'll stick one here. We won't stick one on the other side, but we will stick one there. And voila. Okay. That should do the job. That should do the job nicely. Right. Final task before actually unpausing the game and getting started would be to set up a couple of the industry runs. Now over at Saffron we've got one that requires iron and coal to make product, but we've also got another one there that requires iron and ore to make product. We do have coal and we do have iron. So we could service these two, and then do we have some industry in here? So what we're looking for, some industry buildings. That's a leisure. That's leisure. This looks like industry over here. So we've got a wee industrial district here. So we want to get those goods over to this industrial district, and there just so happens to be a wee spot here that looks quite nice. So switch this to industry, and we have got a large truck station that we can not quite put in here. Dash. I thought we would be able to. Never fear, we shall put it up on this side. There we go. Large truck station there. We will also do one of those. Select the industrial building. Another one of those up here, and another one here, and find one up here, and where's the coal? There's coals up here. So no, stop. There. Now, can I go to decide what's the best way to do this? I think we'll have 3 lines. So we'll have one that takes the coal from there and drops it here and here. one that takes the ore from there and drops it here and here. Probably they'll probably drop it all off. I think we need one line for each one of these. Because I'm thinking if it picks it up from there and drops it off there, it'll have none left by the time it gets to there. So we'll have one line that services this station, one line that services this station, and then we'll set another line that comes and collects these and takes them to town. That's the plan. So let's do that. New line. So we're getting from North Allerton South to Lower Saffron Walden to North Allerton Annex, and then we'll go back to Lower South and Walden, right? So we'll call that North Allerton South, or North Allerton, Lower Saffron Walden, because that's the name of that manufacturing plant. What we will need to do then is we'll do the next line. So this one will be going from here to here to there. Okay, and this one will be called Saffron Walden East. If that's east, then I think we were right with our guess at where north was. And okay, so and then the final line that we will need is going from that one. Oh, I click that station. So going from there to there and then to depot. And we'll call this one Saffron Deliveries. Something like that. And now we shall need a truck, garage, a road depot, or it's a tram depot. So this will go in here. There we go. Now we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, on each one. So that's Lower Saffron Walden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right, okay. I need to change that. That was a bit silly. Change details. Set line. Cool. How do I change what it's taking? Because I don't want that. So goods. I want goods. Right. I sent those ones on Lower Saffron, so I sent these ones on East, and then I buy 4 that are goods, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are goods, and set line for the deliveries. Okay, so that's right. But how do I change? I don't want it to be doing just coal because right. I need to anyway play the game for a second here. Go to depot, set line, reverse, stop, details, finances, overview. Right, send them back, and send them back. It can't be on all. Oh, my train is going as well. But how do we change? How do we change this? I don't want them to be coal. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. So that messes things up a bit. Unless I change 2 to iron and 2 to coal, and then set the line and see if they're smart enough to go to the right place at the right time. Let's wait and find out. Actually, there was 5 in each one, wasn't there? So I'll send that one out too. I'll wait for these ones to come back. How do I change the speed? The usual keys that it would be, that you would expect. So let's make sure we've got cargo turned on so we can see who's where. So let's change that one to iron and that one to iron. In fact, we'll put 3 on iron in this one because we put 3 on coal on the other one. There we go. And send line all on Saffron Modern East. There we go. So we've got our train is going. There was a way to make the camera go there before. What was it? Ah, that button. Of course. So there's nobody on board right now, which is hardly surprising. We could have a look. So, oh, this coal is making its way into town, and those goods are making their way into town as well, because they've got a section set up here as well. So let's find the industrial zone for here. This looks like it down here. All industrial. You're building an industrial building too. So hold on before anybody else builds another industrial building. Let's get you some supply. Look at that, you knocked away the thing that I was trying to knock away. Didn't you? Can I knock that down at 20 grand? It's worth it. What do you mean not enough space? There we go. Right, that was what I tried to do earlier. But there wasn't enough space, there was like that weird pylon thing sitting in the ground. Right, okay, so a large truck depot here and a depot there and a stop there, and then we shall go and put one of these over here and put one of them up here and then another one over here. New line from, what do we want to do? We want to go from there to there to there and back to here. Or do we want to go, do we want to create 3 lines again here? Maybe we do. Line 1, delete it. New line from there to there. New line from here to there, and then a new line from there to there. And that gives us a pretty easy way to name these. So that's Hale East. Hale Central. And Hale South. Right. Okay, now we need to go into the sorry, excuse me. We need to go into the depot and we shall buy horse wagons that are set for coal. 1, 2, 3. And they'll need to go on to... Which line will they need to go on to? The east one? Yes, east. Hale East. Set line all for Hale East. Right? And then we're going to buy road vehicles. Set them to iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. And set them for Hale South. Buy road vehicles and set them to goods. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then set them for Hale Central. And you know what I've realised that we've done? Did we set buses up in this one? Yeah, we did. I thought for a minute there we hadn't actually got buses running over here in Hale, but we do, which is good. Question is, are they actually picking up anybody? Not yet, but it looks like there's a lot of people waiting to be picked up over here. So this is full. This has got full load. So that's good. I see it won't be long until those lines start making a profit. Where's our train? Still chugging along. 18 passengers aboard. Nobody's waiting at this train station yet though, so speed up time. And I think we shall call it there for this episode. You can see there's some goods making their way back there quickly because they know that there's a delivery truck coming. We've set up all our starting routes anyway. You can see that there's materials being delivered. We can see that there's trucks on the move, buses on the move, and a train on its way over as well. So in the next episode, hopefully we will start to see some of these lines starting to make a profit. We can recoup some of the money, and then we shall move this line over towards North Allerton, and possibly bring this one over to Mexborough as well. Ooh, there's a lot of movement going on from the wood, so we shall capitalise on that in the next episode too. And thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like the videos if you enjoy it and you want to see more of them. It keeps me happy, it keeps me motivated. And I shall thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.